Hello. Sup. So some of my buddies have been doing these sort of driving with vlogs, and I thought I'd give it a try to, obviously one of those generic updates that you see a lot from people that neglect to, if they're inactive, kind of a way to explain what's been going on. I'm just coming back from work. Honestly, I said, okay, I'm gonna film this and I'm gonna run some errands. So you guys are giving me an excuse to get some stuff done, as I usually put things off and, stacks upon stacks, which is actually, how it led to the video games, all that, and Let's Plays and stuff, slowing down. I'm actually driving by my barracks room right now, so give you a perspective of how short my drive is, I guess. But right now I'm going to the PX first to get a haircut, because I'm in the military, as you know, and my hair's a little unsquared off. Hey there, don't hit me. Other than that, usual generic stuff, getting gas and car wash. Okay, you were going a bit slow. I usually don't do this, but speed limit is 30, sir. I would hope that you would go 30. But anyways, so the channel. Really, I'm just lazy. That's the best thing I could offer you guys. I would get caught up playing games that I don't really feel are good at filming, like Civilization 5. I mean, I've gotten really wrapped up with that game. It'll do ya. But it's a game where I don't feel that a good game through can be played. Like, it's like, what do? You just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, if you guys want to see that, I guess, but I've been talking with Nova, and I've been talking about how I want to get back on the Octavoxel server again. We've been working on getting a logo done, and that's in the works right now, and I think it's really good. I like how it turned out, but I don't care about low battery. Trying to get back into that. Really, it's a vicious cycle. You get unmotivated, you get out of the habit of doing something that people seem to have liked, and then you put it off, and then you don't want to do it, and then you feel bad for putting it off, and you play games that are more fun and less video content producing because you want to not feel bad for putting it off. That, and honestly, it really started, I tried after Minecon to really push out videos, but honestly, it was a bit of a downward spiral from there, you could say. Not so much that I couldn't, play the game and come up with more content, but I was so wrapped up in putting out a Minecon video, that when I was looking over all the footage I finally had, it's still on my hard drive, I realized there's not enough footage for a complete video, and I was stuck in a perpetual state of trying to make something out of nothing. I mean, I do have some, it's just, it wasn't good enough for me, I guess. Which comes to my first question, I guess. If you guys are really interested, though, there isn't going to be a Minecon video. I'm sorry. The time has passed. The hype is over. Obviously, it's not worth putting out. But I did have something. I had like 2 or 3 minutes of content. So my question being is, if you guys wanted to see it, I'm willing to release the unfinished footage, but under the premise that it won't be completed. I just didn't capture enough footage of my own. I only wanted to use stuff that I had. I went with SW Chris, and he got some great footage, but I didn't want to borrow from him. And the time has already passed. It's just not worth it. So if you'd like me to post that, maybe it would help me get my gears going again. I could throw it up there. It's nothing impressive, but it did use some editing that I liked. I really want to try and get back into UHC too, but I'm god awful at that game. I really just do it for the footage and stuff. I'll see what my friends are doing. I got a 4-day weekend coming up, so maybe this will be a great time to push trying to, you know, get back into making movies and the like. I mean, other than that, I guess I just kind of wanted to talk too, because I do remember at Minecon, I got to meet some of the Minecrackers, and notably Generic B. I had a nice conversation with. Chris and I went up to him and we were talking with him, just, you know, like people. And Chris mentioned that he was, I believe that was Chris, I hope so, that he was one of the reasons that he, oh, I shouldn't have gone this way, that he started making videos and stuff. And Generic told both of us, he's like, that's great, because really the important thing when it comes to content footage, if you really want to get good at it, the first thing you need to do is just put out content. It doesn't matter how bad it is or how weird it might seem, just make content, put it out, and have fun. That's the important part. Anyways, I'll get back to you. I'm gonna try and get a haircut, so I will be right back. What do you think? It's not much, but that's what you gotta do when you're in the military. If you don't want to get a haircut every 2 weeks, I do not recommend joining. I didn't do anything special, just had them cut the sides off, because you always got to keep that trim. But anyways, where was I? Yes, okay. Minecon. Good old Generic B, who's talking about just, you know, just put out content. That's the thing. And you just gotta have fun with it. So maybe I'll think about doing that more. I guess when I started doing UHC videos, I started doing more and more editing to them, and so I guess I sort of set up a higher standard and higher expectations for myself. I should go get some gas. Higher expectations for myself, you know, and then eventually just, like, the quality wouldn't feel good enough sometimes. Are you gonna go? No. Okay. Someone's just staying at the stoplight, or stop sign, so whatever. So maybe I'll just try and, you know, push myself consciously, like, okay, let's just put something out and see the reception it gets. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I still have more of a drive, but maybe it's better to cut it short, you know, keep it small. But I guess I'll sign it off with, you know, what do you think of this too? The drive home vlogs. I was inspired by Chris to do it, and maybe this is a one-time thing. Maybe I'll do more of it. If you guys like it, you know, maybe if you guys are interested in more of a peek of military life, I guess. People seem to really like that. I mean, to me, it's just a job, so it becomes pretty normal after a while. But if you're interested in hearing more, I'd be happy to share. Obviously, nothing pertinent to stuff, but general life, you know, all that is perfectly a-okay, because it's basically just a regular job. So, I mean, if you're interested, I'm willing to share more. Speaking of which, just one more thing. Been hearing rumors, nothing specific or particular, but I might be deploying in the future, in a couple months, which is pretty exciting. Possibly to the Middle East, possibly elsewhere. I will keep you guys updated with that. Just some rumors right now, just because my unit's deactivating right now, so they're sending us all around different parts of our base, and they were saying, oh, I heard the brigade you're going to might be deploying, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool, because I've yet to deploy, and I've been in for almost 2 years now. I'm 2 months shy. So, that's pretty exciting. Because, some people will get right out of basic training and go straight to deployments. And I haven't got to do that yet. So, I'll keep y'all updated if that happens. But besides that, thanks for watching. I appreciate it as always. I know it's a bit talky, and a lot of people might not like that. I really don't expect this to be very watched. But if you're viewing this now, I appreciate you bearing with me and actually listening. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later.